Ladies and gentlemen, before anything, I am extremely excited for this video. You have no clue. Boys and girls and bandaholics from all over the world, welcome. I'm thrilled you're here, but I'm even more thrilled that Apple released 22 of these limited edition international bands that follow 22 countries' official colors that aren't necessarily based off of the flags per se, but rather the country's respective official colors that they self-identify with, as I'll go over later. These bands were aimed to celebrate the Summer Olympics, but honestly, Apple could have released them earlier to also celebrate the Euro Cup, but it's all good. I'm just thankful these are out, and damn, might I say that the majority of these bands are hot fire, no kidding. Like I mentioned, there are 22 bands total, and the aim of this video is to basically showcase the entire collection, and in later videos, I'll be taking a closer look at some of the most popular ones individually, as well as analyzing the watch faces a little closer and give my overall opinions on each band, plus watch face setup. Also, because fitting 22 bands in one video isn't exactly an easy task, I'll be splitting up the entire collection videos into two, so make sure to look out for part 2 to the collection up at the top right corner. Each new band also comes with an accompanying special watch face that you can snag instantly using the QR-like code provided in the packaging. That way your band and watch face match so you can truly rep your country's colors. It's amazing. Now, this isn't the first time Apple has released limited edition bands before. The most sought after bands before this release were the Woven Nylon International Collection, released back when the Rio Olympics happened in 2016, and trust me, those are rare and can commonly be found on eBay for $500 plus per band. That's because those bands were never released online. They were only sold at one of the physical Apple Store locations in Barra de Tijuca in Brazil, hence why they're so rare. Thankfully, you don't need a plane ticket to snag these, but they are limited. As of the recording of this video, these bands are already selling out on Apple's website, so you'll want to grab them while you can. Additionally, the bandaholic community has done some digging, and so far, we've only been able to locate 3 physical stores that are selling the entire collection. The only exception is the USA band here in America. Makes sense, right? Most US stores will carry the USA band, but only those 3 carry the entire collection in a physical store. Please comment down below if your nearest Apple store has the entire collection. We have no time to waste, so let's go ahead and get started with a quick unboxing of each and a very quick recap of each band. I was hoping the retail packaging would be a little more unique, but they aren't, aside from gold Apple Watch branding on every band, regardless of country, and also where you would normally have the watch sizing on the box, you'll also find the abbreviation of each country, which is also located underneath the Velcro on each band. I really wish there was more to commemorate this special release, but it's all good. These are still limited edition and very special. Anyway, let's start alphabetically with Australia, abbreviation AUS. Now, Australia is one of those anomalies that doesn't necessarily follow the same color scheme as their flag. Australia's flag has a Union Jack in the canton with 6 white stars on a deep navy background. This band is green and gold for their national colors, and those colors are normally associated with Australian sporting achievements. One of the biggest sports in the land down under is rugby, and as you might have guessed, their colors are green and gold. A wicked color scheme and very unique. Second on the list is Belgium, abbreviation BEL, who tragically lost 2-1 in the Euro Cup, being knocked out by Italy. The band definitely follows the colors of their national flag, which is a tricolor design with 3 equal vertical bands of black, yellow, and red. This band looks very similar to the German band found in this collection, since their flags are very similar, only that this one's primary color is yellow with red trimming on the sides and black plastic inserts. Speaking of Brazil, which was the country who hosted the Rio Olympics in 2016, as I mentioned earlier, Brazil, abbreviation BRA, perfectly embodies their national flag with this awesome tricolor design that follows the same color palette as their national flag, consisting of this bouncy and energetic green with yellow trimming and dark blue matching plastic inserts. Fourth on the list is Canada, abbreviation CAN. And I'm sorry, Canada, like Mexico and a few others, Apple did us dirty. Here, let me explain. Canada's flag consists of a red field with a white square at its center in a 1:2:1 ratio and a red maple leaf right smack in the middle. The maple leaf being very symbolic of the Commonwealth nation. Thing is, I don't know how Apple can circumvent this, by the way, but it's hard to incorporate the maple leaf into the band, or at least that's my assumption. The band is split vertically in half, with one side being red and the other white, but thing is, this exact color combination looks eerily similar to the Indonesian flag, and the watch face resembles the flag of Austria. Still though, it has the colors of their national flag, but they could have at least added the maple leaf to the watch face to make it resemble Canada a bit more. Fifth on the list is China, abbreviation CHN, a band that's already sold out on the Apple website as of the recording of this video for the 44mm variant, probably attributed to it being the country with the largest population on Earth with an estimated 1.4 billion people. The band follows the same color palette as their national flag, being a bright red band with this awesome yellow trimming. Now, Apple kind of fixed the issue Canada has with their watch face by adding a yellow diagonal bar to the watch face to resemble the 5 stars at the upper left corner of their flag. A really neat band and sure to catch attention with that frenetic red contrasting against the yellow trimming. Up next is Denmark, abbreviation DEN, and this band is simple, but its simplicity is what makes it so attractive and clean. Denmark is considered a Nordic country, a collection of 5 sovereign states, and all of their flags are basically the same with colors and flag ratios being swapped. All 5 countries feature the Nordic cross, sometimes called the Scandinavian cross, a defined cultural identity for the regions, and is red and white. The band's primary color is red and with white trimming and white plastic inserts. For lucky number 7, we have France, abbreviation FRA, the #1 visited country by tourists on Earth and the current World Cup champs. The French flag is exactly what you'd expect. Their flag is very simple, but one of the most recognizable with a tricolor design with 3 vertical bands consisting of red, white, and blue. The band's primary color is white with blue flanking one side for the trimming and red on the other. The plastic inserts that attach to the actual Apple Watch is white with the plastic end being the same blue color as is found on their flag, and since their flag isn't overly complex, the Apple Watch face matches perfectly with the overall setup. A very clean band, but with it being white primarily will most likely get dirty pretty quickly. Band numero 8 is Germany, abbreviation GER, known around the world for their world famous beer, football, or as my fellow Americans call it, soccer, and their tasty cuisine. Similar to France, Apple got this one perfectly since the band mimics the tricolor design of their flag. The German flag is a tricolor design with 3 equal horizontal bands displaying the national colors, black, red, and gold. The main color is this gorgeous yellow that shimmers and glistens in direct sunlight, similar to the Belgian one, only this band adds a little more spice with more black than the Belgian band and red trimming on both sides. All of the plastic pieces here are black and the watch face looks just like their flag, so it's a really clean setup if you ask me. Up next, for our 9th band, we have Great Britain, abbreviation GBR, following the same colors found on their national flag, which features the Union Jack. Great Britain is known all over the world for many reasons, but here's my thing. Being a geography nerd, Great Britain is the island that encompasses 3 sovereign states that include England, Scotland, and Wales, and excludes Northern Ireland, which is not to be confused with the Republic of Ireland, a band that's missing from this release, and I know a lot of my Irish followers are somewhat upset about it. But back to this Great Britain band. It has 2 primary colors being red and blue with white trimming on both sides and all white plastic pieces. Without the watch face, it's hard to decipher which country this band belongs to since a bunch of countries use red, white, and blue, but the watch face does do it some justice by literally having a zoomed in portion of the Union Jack. Almost wrapping up with part 1 out of 2, our 10th country is none other than Greece, abbreviation GRE, and is actually one of my favorites of the bunch. The flag of Greece is pretty gnarly, consisting of just 2 colors, blue and white, but it's the pattern in which it's presented that sets it apart from other countries. It consists of 9 horizontal and alternating blue and white stripes with a blue canton bearing a white cross. As opposed to the Canadian flag, the band being split vertically in half in blue and white actually makes more sense here, since there are plenty of stripes here and the watch face completes the whole package to make a really cool setup that looks flawless on the aluminum blue Apple Watch. All the plastic components here are white. And finally, for this video, our 11th band on the list is Italy, abbreviation ITA, and the Italian band has caused some confusion for primarily being blue, despite its flag being a pretty simple design of 3 tricolor and vertical bands of red, white, and green. The flag is actually very similar to the Mexican flag, which also features the exact same tricolor design of red, green, and white. Only difference is the green and red colors are slightly different. And of course, Mexico features the national emblem of the eagle devouring a serpent. The reason it's blue is not only based off its official football and rugby uniform colors, they wear these colors in honor of the House of Savoy, under whom Italy was unified in 1861. Hence the primary color of the band being this very rich blue with white trimming flanking both sides, a very unique choice of green plastic inserts and a red plastic end. The watch face also features a diagonal Italian flag within a blue background. It's one of the more unique ones of the bunch, but I feel like the Mexican band will be easily confused with the Italian one for those who don't know the significance of the blue coloring. Guys, that's it for part 1. I hope you already have part 2 on autoplay because you won't want to miss that one. Featured in part 2, we have some outstanding bands that feature the likes of the USA, South Africa, South Korea, and so many more. I'll catch you guys over in part 2 of the entire international collection featuring all 22 bands. See you there.